This episode of PromoAM is brought to you by Promo Journal, a division of PromoCorner. Promo Journal provides fresh, daily content from industry thought leaders, blogs, videos, product features, and live content all in one convenient location. Weekly advertising opportunities are available. Contact sales at promocorner.com to get your message seen.
Hello and welcome to PromoAM. I'm your morning anchor, Amelia Madl, and joining me is Dennis Oglesby, current president of PPAMidwest. How's it going, Dennis?
Hello. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. If I don't, you might kick me off of the board. So I feel like I maybe needed to. Just kidding.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
I'm excited to do this. I've been recording and doing these for so many different regionals, but now I get to be part of focusing on our own regional. So that's exciting stuff.
Of your own, Madam Treasurer. Well, thank you.
Yes. I am great with numbers. Just ask anybody. But we're here not to poke fun at me because I do that often enough. We're here to talk about the spring showcase premiere coming up for our regional. So tell us a little bit about the event, where it is and when it is.
Yeah. So, as always, we do 2 shows each year, spring and then fall. So our spring product premiere is March 28th in St. Charles, just outside of St. Louis, and then March 30th in Overland Park for the Kansas City folks. So really excited this year because in the fall we introduced a new venue for St. Louis, and that being the Foundry Arts Center in St. Charles. Huge excitement for that venue, so we're going back there. And then Fiorella's is our brand new venue for the Kansas City show in Overland Park. So it's going to open up a lot of space, going to give a lot of premier parking, and I think everyone will be really excited with the venue and the layout.
I'm excited because that is a building that's been around Overland Park for a while, but it's got new ownership. So I haven't been there since it was the Rich Charles. Was that what it was before?
Yeah, I'm a St. Louis boy, so I don't know Kansas City as well.
But basically a long time ago. So,
but we've toured it, we've checked it out. It's a really, really nice facility. And I think it's going to be, a 360 from where we have been, but it's demanded by our exhibitors, demanded by our attendees, so we listened. And the other thing we did this year, listening to our exhibitors, is add that gap day in between. So normally we do those back to back. We do St. Louis one day and Kansas City the next, or flip reverse. This year, we're going to put a gap day in there and add a social event in the Kansas City area. So we've got the Tuesday, the 28th in St. Charles, and those folks can load up and head to Kansas City with a day to meet with clients in between, and then a fun social night the night before the show in Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's going to be great for the exhibitors, so they have that little bit of downtime and they can fit meetings and they're not running around. For people that aren't familiar with our regional, we cover a lot of territory, and Kansas City to St. Louis or St. Charles is about a 4-hour drive. So that's asking a lot of our vendors to set up, tear down, drive 4 hours, get there, set up, tear down. So this will be
all
exciting.
in a matter of 24-hour period. Yeah, that
Yes.
was a little bit challenging. So, and then in the fall, we'll flip it. And we'll start with Kansas City, and then we'll have a gap day social event in St. Louis, and then a St. Louis show.
Yeah, and you mentioned that this is going to be at a new place. You had it at a new location in St. Louis last year, and then now this year we're having it at a new location. And part of that is because we've had so much more response for vendors. So we were maxed out. We could barely squeeze into our old facility. So I'm excited that we had to branch out and look for someplace bigger that could hold or house all of the vendors that are willing and ready to participate in this.
Well, and that explosive growth continues. These shows in March are going to have at least 4 new exhibitors that we haven't had in years or haven't had, period, that are big players in the industry. So I hope that the distributors will be excited to get to see them, meet with them, check out the new products.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in addition to this kind of shameless plug for us, and I'm going to put you on the spot, but if you are part of our regional association, we have the where's my reward? Oh, it's way too high.
Where do
Where's
you put it?
the PhD award for our members that participate in shows, education, social hours? So I'm guessing that's some points that they can accrue. Do you want to go into that briefly about what the PhD program is?
Absolutely. So the PhD program is a bit of my baby, something that I wanted to bring about to recognize the efforts that all of our members put forward in our association. So you get points in a variety of ways, but most of them are just doing things that you normally do. So attendance at our activities, social events, or the shows, you automatically get points for that. But if you refer new members to PPA Midwest, you get a lot more points. And you can really take the lead by referring new members. You can also get points by participating in education through PPAI. You can get your certification, report that to us, get points for it. So there's a lot of ways to get those points. And our new board member, Aubrey Weaver, is in control of PhD now. And I'm sure she's excited to tout that program and rack up those points this year.
That's awesome. I was looking for my, I'm going to cut this part out because I have the yoga pants on. Okay, I'll add this. So yes, if you get those points, thank God I won before I got on the board, because now I'm not eligible, but you could potentially win one of these PhDs. So very exciting.
Very
And this,
competitive. It's hard. There's only one winner per year now. In the first year, we had three, but we scaled it back to only one to make folks compete with each other.
I got very lucky, and that is a very
Really
heavy award. I'm
exciting.
afraid I'm going to drop it and injure somebody.
It's a nice piece.
It is. And I've gotten congratulated by so many people that stop by my house and say, "Oh my God, you have your PhD." And I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely,
right.
I do. We don't need to
It's
go into details of what it means.
not entirely a sanctioned doctorate program, but we call it the PhD. It's Promo Honors Designee is what it stands for.
It is awesome. And I'm so excited that I have it in my place of honor here in my office. Any other bits or tidbits or teasers or anything else that's going on for the show that we should let folks know?
I mean, other than the show, we are jam-packed with events for this year. So everyone who is in either Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska needs to be a member of PPA Midwest. And even if you're not, if you're a supplier, you need to be at our shows. But we have some inaugural events coming up in May. We're going to have Bombard the Board paintball extravaganza, where you and I are about to get shot up by all of our members with paintballs.
Yeah.
We're going to do that in both Kansas City and St. Louis. We have our golf tournament in June. So we just keep rolling right along. We're going to bring back chicken and pickles in August. So just stay tuned. Our updates are important. We always have something going on.
Yeah, and anyone that's interested in any of these upcoming events, they can go to PPAM.org. Distributors, you can register up to the day of the event. You can even come show up that day, and Miss Tiffany Knack, our ED, will get you set up to walk the floor. And I'm guessing since we have a bigger venue, suppliers can still register up to a few days before the event.
Registration is still open for suppliers, and suppliers, check out those rates. We're the best around for your exhibiting fees. We dropped them for you last year.
Yes, and us, me, Dennis, and the board, we love moving tables. So we love stacking tables at the end of the day.
Or renting more at the last minute. We do what we have to do.
That's awesome. All right. Well, I will be seeing you soon, sir.
Yes,
So
you will.
looking forward to it. Thank you so much for coming on here.
Thank you.
You bet. That's going to do it for us today. I'm Amelia Madl from PromoAM, wishing you a happy PM.